Okay, move this out of the way. Ah, why? Okay, let's take a look over here today. So now we have the arm where it kind of works, and we are going to put in kind of this, now the servo. We're going to program out the servo with this and this, okay? So the very first thing we have to do is we're going to go over to servo, and we're going to initialize it so it starts in the right position, because if it starts in the wrong position, it messes up everything. So I'm going to go over here to servos. Where are you at, servos? I think it's under actuators. There it is. And I'm going to set this one. Now, the people in this, they name theirs claw, which is a decent name. You can name it whatever you want. It should make some kind of sense. And you set it to 0.5. And the reason you do that is so that when the program starts, you have a full range of motion. Because if you actually start at like 0.9, it won't move the right way. And my recommendation is don't put this on yet. Just put this on, okay? Put this on after you've programmed, because you can kind of see how it works and then put this on where you want it to go. All right, so we put it at 0.5. That'll make it start in a good position to where we have good range of motion. So now we are simply going to use an if statement. And I'm going to say if I am pressing a button. So let's go to gamepad. Now you can use whatever button you like. I kind of like to use the bumpers. So I'm going to have one bumper send it one way and the other bumper send it the other way. And I'm going to put this on gamepad 2 so that the arm and the things are on the same, the other person. Now you can control that. You can put that on a different gamepad. You can control where you put it based on this, okay? And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back up to servos, my servo again. And I'm going to grab set the position to, and then I'm going to jump over to math. And we want it to change. Like, we want it to be like 0.1, then 0.2, then 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, and then we want it to come back the opposite. So we want to use what's called a counting pattern. And so I'm going to go over to math, grab the plus, and I'm going to go back to servo, grab claw position. Why is this happening to me? And I'm going to say plus a very low number, maybe 0.05. And you can kind of adjust this to make how you want, because it goes really fast. So it'd be like going up. And I simply put this right here. Make sure it's the right servo. All right. Now, that will make it move one way, but I also have to make it move the other way if I want to try to grab something. So I'm going to simply duplicate this, put it right below. And I'm going to say, okay, the right bumper, where is it at? And the bumpers are the parts are here, but you can, like I said, you can change this. So the right bumper is going to make it do the opposite. It's going to, and instead of plus, I just want to do it minus. All right. So, and so one button will make it go one way, and the other button will make it go the other way. Now remember, when it hits 0.5, remember that's halfway around, it'll stop. That's why we want to start kind of at this point, or when it hits 1, it can't go all the way around, because servos will go here and then go all the way around, but they can't cross this point at the top. It's a little confusing. So that's it. Now let's say one grabber against the arm is not good enough. I want to have 2 grabbers. Well, you could put another, you could put on another servo and essentially make it opposite that. So what I'm going to do, so I could put another one on there so they're so now I have 2, and all I'm going to do is do the same thing again. Now in this one, they called their other one Clau, which is not a great name, but we'll let it slide. And this is, you have to initialize this using the driver hub. All right, and then all I'm going to do is that when I hit the left bumper, I want this one to go this way, but I want this one to go like this. So I can put them on the same thing. Watch what I do. I duplicate it, and then I make them kind of work opposite. So one will go out, one will go in. All right, it's moving like this. If I hit one button, they both move. If I hit the other button, they both move back. And I simply do the same thing down here. All right, and look, see how these have to be kind of opposite. All right. So that's essentially how it's done. So now when I hit my left bumper, if I have two servos, they'll go like this. And if I hit my other bumper, they'll go like this. Now you have to be careful because they might crash into each other if you hit the button too long. But this is one way to do it. And this should work for you. Just a quick review. We also have the arm in here. You have to put in the zero behavior break. And then we just connect the arm to that left stick on the game.